All right, this sounds like a really good day.
Yes, compared to what we've had, whether it's been the gusty wind or, just
a lot of
cloud
cloud cover.
I just want to see the sun again.
Yes.
I know, and
Yes.
it's going to feel so good when it's shining today.
It came out late last afternoon, like yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
It was out for a little bit, and I was like,
Yeah.
we all ran to the window.
I know.
No,
There it is.
seriously.
Actually, in the morning, too, we had, 45 minutes to an hour. And I was going to go, I was in the parking lot going into the gym, and I was just laying up, had my back up against the car with just, closing my eyes in the sun and hitting it.
soak
Just
it
feels so
up.
good.
Yeah.
It's just kind of an uplifting feeling when you get sun this
Totally
time of
is.
year. So we'll get more of it out there, but we have made up for lost time, pretty much erased all snow deficits across the state with those recent storms. We're just a few inches behind the pace in Portland, right on the button in Bangor, and still ahead in Caribou. And there's a lot of snow on the ground this weekend. You can have some fun. And we're probably going to add to those numbers, too, next week with another big storm heading our way. All right, temperatures out there this morning. We've got 20s, we've got teens, couple of spots. Bangor, Holton, Caribou are actually the least cold in the state right now. 30 degrees or slightly higher, a little bit of cloud cover. Big storm for the week. There it is, the big ocean storm, way out of here now, open Atlantic. Now we've got this high nosing in. Half the day will be sunny, the other half clouds increase. This storm will affect the mid-Atlantic and southern New England, but not us. So we stay clear and dry through the upcoming weekend. Nice start out there with bright skies. Sun will be nice early on here. The temps on the chilly side, and there is a small breeze right now, but I don't think wind will be a big factor midday or this afternoon. When we'll have a blend of sun and clouds. And yes, in the sun, it's going to feel quite mild. You'll have that spring in your step because of it. Afternoon and evening, clouds on the increase, but it's quiet. No problems for you on the roads getting home for your weekend. Look at these highs. Normally 40 degrees. We'll be a little above that today. 42 in Bangor and Bar Harbor, 41 Waterville, Lewiston 43 with Wiscasset, and then you've got Freiburg, Portland, Sanford, Portsmouth, and Concord, New Hampshire, all in the mid-40s. That's pretty nice. There's the weekend storm diving south of us and out to sea. This high wind's out. We'll see some clearing tomorrow afternoon. Sunday's the pick. That's the day we have mostly sunny skies and again in the mid-40s, so in the sun it'll feel great. Another storm forms in the deep south. This one's going to take a different track. It's going to come farther up the coastline instead of going directly out to sea. It's going to come all the way up into the Gulf of Maine, park itself there for a couple of days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then fill in and slowly move away from us on Wednesday. Looks like a big one, though, nor'easter type storm with snow, rain, wind, and also some coastal flooding concerns because the storm will be parked out there for a couple of days. Water will be piling up on the coast. Thankfully, our tides are astronomically low. I do not expect any big problems. Here's my very early look at Monday night through Wednesday and the potential that exists for snowfall. Along the coastline, just because there's not a ton of cold around, this storm's going to have to manufacture it itself. In the lower layers, there will be some mild air. It's going to be some wet snow and cold rain, slushy, several inches potential here. Inland, 6 to 10 inch potential, and there may even be double digits again in these spots that got hit hard over the last couple of storms. A lot of western Maine, central, and even southern parts of New Hampshire. Really early in the game with those numbers, but that's kind of how it's looking right now. Could be a sizable storm, especially away from the coast. Keep checking back this weekend. There's the marine forecast. Seas 2 to 4, northwest winds 10 to 20 knots. Sunshine today, 40 to 45. Tomorrow, we'll see some sun, but not until the afternoon, high near 40. Mostly sunny on Sunday, also in the mid-40s. Monday's quiet with the clouds increasing, and then we've got the nor'easter likely Tuesday and Wednesday. Rain and snow along the coast and mostly snow inland. Again, several inches, probably plowing in almost all communities. And that could mean more school delays or cancellations. I'm looking at Tuesday as the day because most of the snow that we get will be late Monday night and Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning looks like the worst.
Well, I mean, they did have to do 5 days this week, so they deserve a break. I mean, how can they possibly expect to do that 2 weeks in a row?
Is that sarcasm?
Actually, no, my kids had a half day, so they didn't even get to do
They
5
didn't
days.
even do it.
No, not even this week. 4.5 days.
And my kids are off today,
See,
so they didn't do 5 days.
welcome to college.
Isn't this crazy?
Kids these days.
I
Kids
mean,
these days.
right? They got it so easy.
Get off my lawn.